Hey, this is Jesse. I just want to respond to the video that you had about your friend using the T-gel. I made another video and I deleted it because I wasn't really sure how to do the response video. I sent it to you already, but I really don't know, so I'm gonna do it over. Anyway, I watched a couple of his videos and it looks like he's, happy with the results. Anyway, as far as I'm concerned, the gel, um, it didn't work for me. It caused me to have rashes on my skin after I rubbed it in, and they would stay there for a couple of days. And I would use aloe vera lotion to kind of make the rash subside a little bit. Also, it says to wait a while before you, 5 minutes before you get dressed after you apply the gel. And for me, I felt like I was maybe missing, part of my dose because, even after it's, dry and absorbed and all that, it has a tendency to get on your clothing. And I personally thought that it was a waste of half of your dose, or whatever. Also, I was worried about spreading it to my female partners and any other woman that might have been in the house with me. That definitely don't want that to be a part of their daily regimen of getting dressed for work. For the injectables, I think that it is more expensive, but I think that it's worth the extra money. It has been years ago since I've tried the gel, so everyone's body is different, but I, now being on the injectables for a little over a month, I can definitely tell the difference. And like I said in the previous video, the effects are continuously, growing. They're not, when I was taking the gel, it happened quickly and then it stopped. I think so far I'm having the opposite effect with the gel. Is the progression is very slow in some aspects. Some aspects it's not. It's pretty obvious where the changes are occurring, but it's like just a constant progression, and I think that the progression is going to keep up until your body is at a level where you can't really get much higher. You're just steady. Also, remembering to use the gel every morning is something that I had a problem with. I missed doses, and that's not good. And for me, doing it once every 2 weeks excuse me, once every 2 weeks works for me, because I remember that date. I remember when it's supposed to happen, and I can do it either before or after work. So that works for me. If you feel comfortable talking to your physician about changing to the injectables, if you're not happy with the gel, then I would encourage you to do so. I would not discourage you from using the gel. A lot of people that I've known and researched have used it and they swear by it, but for me it was just a little under par. Like I said, I've watched a couple of the videos and the updates in the 3 weeks, and his voice is changing. You can see a little bit of difference in his face. But for me, I think that maybe he would be happier with the injectable. And for me, I had to get used to the thought of needles and things like that. But, um, you know, like I said, a prescription for tea is a prescription for tea. I mean, that's nothing to, snub your nose at and say, oh, well, that's just the gel, because when I got the prescription, I was ecstatic, and I used every last drop of that gel. But having to compare the two, I'm a lot happier with the injectable. If, again, I don't know where the other video went, but if you have any questions, you can definitely, send me a comment or a video response. Hopefully I'm doing this one right. I would be happy to talk to you, or, give you a little bit more information, and perhaps give you some resources. I'm not really sure where you're at, but I know it took me a while to find a doctor that listened to me and wanted to prescribe the injectables, because he believed that it was going to be something that was, going to work, and I agreed with him. So, good luck to you, and I'm happy that you found someone to give you the tea. But personally, I think the injectable is more beneficial for your time and your money. So again, if you have any questions, you feel free to contact me. Thanks.